Hi guys, Matt Hilgenberg here from New York City. I wanted to give you a comparison of a few mutes that I have here. I've got 4 straight mutes here and I've got 4 cut mutes, and I wanted to tell you about these 2 brand new mutes that I got this week that I'm very excited about from the Soulo company. So I'm first going to compare these 4 straight mutes, and this is the Soulo straight mute. It's brand new design. It's got a copper bottom. It's got a ring on the bottom, and the reason for the ring is because this copper bottom is so round that it's not going to stand up unless you have this extra little flat ledge there, so that helps it stand up. But I gotta say, I'm really super impressed with this straight mute. Plays very even, very in tune. It's got a great low F sharp. Doesn't sound hollow or tinny at all. It's got a very full sound and it projects like crazy. So I'm going to put it in here with these other 4. I'm going to start with this mute from the Shastock company. It's got the maple resonator on the bottom. Shastock has definitely gotten a lot of popularity in the last few years with Roger Ingram's Mute Restoration company. So shout out to Roger at the Mute Meister. Check him out if you're interested in vintage mutes. This was my grandfather's, and it's a great classic, old sounding, very quiet, subdued sounding straight mute. So here goes. This is an old Cuban song called Lágrimas Negras. So nice, quiet, even sounding mute, not too bright, not too tinny. It's made out of fiber and it's got wood on the bottom. So let's play a quick chromatic scale. All right, next mute is all wood. It's made by the Facet company, and I've had this since about 2010. It's a very good mute. I noticed a crack in it lately, so it has lost a little bit of life to it, but it's interesting mute because it projects like crazy, but it doesn't have as much of a ring to it as some of the other mutes do. So it's got a very interesting sound. It's a good solo mute. So really loud, rings out into the room, but doesn't get that metallic sort of sound. So if you're into that, this is a great mute to check out. This is sort of the standard Tom Crown, or similar to the Dennis Wick, aluminum straight mute, aluminum bottom. I think everyone knows how this sounds, but it's good to compare. Metallic, ringing, definitely bright is how I would characterize this. Sort of the classic straight mute, the modern classic straight mute sound. All right, which brings us to my new favorite. I gotta say, I'm in love with this mute. It plays great, soft dynamics to loud, great from low F sharp to as high as you want to go, slots great, and just projects completely like crazy. It's all over the place. And this is my new favorite mute. So you think about those last three notes of West Side Story, those three high A's, super piano. This has totally got it. It's a great mute. I'm very, very excited about it. Don't hesitate to check it out. I think the price point is somewhere around 60 bucks. Definitely affordable. Wonderful mute. Totally worth your time and worth your money. All right, these are my 4 straight mutes, and check them out. That's going to bring me to the 4 cup mutes that I have over here. The Soulo cup mute, I know some people have compared it to other cup mutes before, but I just want to add my 2 cents on how I feel about it. I absolutely love this mute. I think it's great. I've been a Shastok player for about 15 years now. I've got a couple of them. One is a white micro brand and one is an older Shastok black brand. I think the difference is this one has the wood on the bottom and this one is cardboard on the bottom, or the fiberboard. And then I have an altered Humes and Berg here to throw in, which if you don't know how to alter it, I'll tell you how. It's really important to alter these. If this is your one and only cup mute, you gotta make it sound right. So I'm gonna show you how to do that, and I'm gonna play these 4 mutes for you. We'll start with the classic sound. This might sound a little bit different to your ears if you don't have an altered mute. And you notice, if you look closely, that the rim of the cup is very close to the bell. I would say it's probably about a 1/4 inch. And the reason for that is I filed down the corks. That's necessary in order to get a good sound. If you don't do it and your cup mute sticks out like this, like it does from the store, it's gonna sound nasal and it's gonna sound wrong. No one's gonna wanna listen to that trumpet sound. So file your corks. And I even filed down the points here a little bit, and I removed the metal ring that's inside here. Kenny Rampton from the Jazz at Lincoln Center Band showed me how to do that years ago. And it makes this mute actually sound very good. So that's the 3rd trumpet solo from the Afro-Cuban suite by the Afro-Cuban Jazz Suite written by Chico Farrell. So file your corks, file your edges, get the edge of this cup close to your bell. Doesn't have to touch, but close. Okay, that's the classic sound. I'm going to play this solo mute right after just so you can compare it. I find it very close to a good sounding Humes and Berg, or close to a Ray Robinson mute. I don't have a Ray Robinson mute here. But the first thing I want to point out about the solo cup mute is that it's adjustable as well. And here's the biggest mistake you could make. Playing it like this, out of the box. Big mistake. Does not sound good. Sounds sort of like just a wrong, cheap, straight mute. Sounds really bad. So take that cup, get it in close if you want that vintage sound. The reason why they did this at the company is because different trumpets have different bell throats. Think about a Wild Thing. It's got a huge bell throat. Think about a Harrelson Summit. The Summit Midnight particularly, huge bell throat. So that's going to fit much closer to those bigger bells than a trumpet like this, for example, which is an Olds recording. So I'm going to put it nice, right up tight, close to the bell, 1/4 inch, just like I had my Humes and Berg. And here we go. Okay, classic sound, beautiful sound, and it projects great. It plays loud. You don't really have to push hard against it, and the price point is also great. Very lightweight, and these solo mutes also come with these really cool bags, which protect it a little bit inside your case, your mute bag, and it's a nice little addition. You can also stuff the bag. I know if you play Chicago, you gotta stuff your cup mute, and it gives you another alternative for a sound, as well as protecting your mute when you're traveling. Okay. On to my go-tos for years and years and years, the old Shastok, and you can see this fits right close to my bell like the other ones do. Love this mute, absolutely love it. If you're into early Dizzy Gillespie recordings, this is the sound. And the old Shastocks with the maple resonator here on the end are definitely better than the micros that are made all out of fiber, but these are still great mutes as well. I'll just play it real quick. Very similar to the last one, almost exactly. So, these are 8 mutes that I'm really super happy to have in my arsenal. And the Soulo mute, as well as just being beautifully designed, looking great, great price. They sound phenomenal and they play even better. So, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed my video.